Okay, here we've got the Thor from the new movie figure. This one is Shield Bash Marvel's Odin, and like the two Winter Soldiers I picked up, I got this for really cheap. It was £1.16 at Sainsbury's in London, but had such a lot of hassle trying to get it at that price, because when I tried to put it through the machine, it said it was coming up as £4.99. I went to the guy and said, look, they got it marked at £1.16. It was the only figure there that they had from Thor, and he said, oh, blah blah blah, then it's £4.99. And then so I said, alright, I'll just take the two Winter Soldiers. And then, you know, eventually he came back and said you can have it for £1.16. Took me to customer services, and then, you know, I had to wait another 10 minutes while people were complaining about bottles of water and stuff like that, and some woman was going on about a 20p difference and insisting that she'd get it refunded. So I was getting really effed off, man. So I was, you know, and then eventually I insisted that I had it for £1.16 and got it for £1.16, because after being kept waiting for 10 minutes, I weren't gonna, you know, that's not a way to treat customers, especially when the guy said I could have it for that. So there you are. I've looked on YouTube because I don't know much about these figures. I haven't seen either of the films, Thor or Captain America, and it seems there's a variation with this figure. Like there's what it's meant to have gold highlights. This one obviously doesn't, and it should have a bit of gold on the shield. This one's just like the silver version. Filmmaker Mike does a review on this figure, both variations of this figure, so if you want to check that out. And a guy called Hung does a good review of the Winter Soldier, so you can check him out as well. They're both Americans as well. So you can see on the back you've got the picture of how the figure should look with the gold highlights, and it says, well, that's in it's different languages there. Thor is the Prince of Asgard and Master of Lightning and storms with his mighty hammer. It doesn't say anything about Odin. And then it shows you the other figures you can get in the range. You can get, well, that's Shield Bash Mode, and then you've got Sword Spike Thor, Invasion Frost Giant, and Battle Hammer Thor. And then you've got all the warnings again. So this is another Hasbro figure, just like in the sort of same scale as the Star Wars figures, and you get this shield. You can see the blades sticking out around the edges. You've got the figure really looks like Anthony Hopkins. They've really done a good sculpt with that, and even with the just plain silver armor, it looks pretty cool with no gold highlights. And then there's the sword as well, and the sword is massive. Look how big it is. I think you press the blue button and the edges open up. Well, you can see there how it opens up. Okay, so sorry about the lights. It was bright this morning, now it's dark. Anyway, so this is Thor, Odin's figure, the silver. I guess it's a variation. Filmmaker Mike says this is a variation. So, and he doesn't expect it to be worth loads of money. So there you are.